Hey, believer. Angelique the Enigma here, and oh my God, it has been a while. I don't even know where to start. Today's vlog, podcast episode. I think we're technically on season 3 of the podcast, seeing that we did one episode in 2021 and have not done one since. So officially season 3, episode 1. Today's podcast is just vibes. It's just a hello. Just a, do you remember me? Are we still friends? All of those things. Golly gracious. I don't even know. I don't necessarily want to be like, oh God, this is everything that happened in the last what year are we in? It's 2024. Do I want to go through all the things that happened in the last 3 years? Really 4 years, because we only had the one episode in 2021. Do I want to talk about that? Not specifically, not particularly, but I do want to say what's been going on with me lately and what's inspired me to do this podcast. And also, like, I'm recording the podcast on my iPad. Like, I'm recording the YouTube clip on my phone. It's bare bones in it. And I know there's a version of me that wants to be ashamed, but it's like, do the best you can with what you got. And that's just what it is. And I have been giving myself so many excuses. That's really what has happened the last 3 or 4 years. I just given myself so many excuses not to do it. I've given myself so many reasons why I'm not good enough, why people don't want to hear what I have to say, why just all that bull crap. And today I wrote a blog post and I scheduled it to go live, and I did a newsletter and scheduled that to go. And I haven't done a blog post in over a year. I haven't done a newsletter in over a year. Just, I really got in my head about this. I really did. And today I was just like, you know what? Why not? Why not? This is what brings me joy. This is what makes me happy. And so we're just going to go for it. We're just going to do it. And we're going to journey together. And I know that, I don't know. I feel like I've started over so many times. And again, I want to be ashamed about it, but I'm not. I'm happy. I'm right now in this moment. I'm in my happy place. And I can't, like I said, like logically in my brain, I feel like I should feel bad or feel ashamed. But like, in actuality, in this moment where I'm like looking at you guys and I'm like, again, holding my iPad, like I don't have a fancy mic, none of it. I'm literally in a little corner in my apartment doing the best I can with what I got. And I'm hoping that it turns out okay. And that's all I got. That's really all I have. So the newsletter, the blog post is really just like, I miss doing this. This is not to say that I have not been doing a version of this privately without like an audience. I think I have been having a lot of conversations around real Christianity, and not like, when I say real Christianity, just a reminder, when I'm saying real Christianity, I mean like practical Christianity, like real Christians in everyday life, doing their everyday jobs, and what it looks like and what it means to be a person who loves God and who's a follower of Christ in the world, right? I think that's always been the goal of these conversations. That's always been what I've wanted to talk about. It's always what I've been passionate about. And I'm really excited to say that I've been doing that. I just haven't been doing it in front of you. And now I want to bring you back into this conversation. I want you to tell me like what it's been like for you. You know, we grew up, guys. We grew up and we became adults, and the adult life is scary and it's hard, and it's scary and it's hard. And it's just this much easier, just a little bit easier when you do it with God. And I think that I lost sight, I can say I lost sight of that for a while. It was like heartbreaking for a while there. And I just lost my sense of purpose. I lost my sense of self. And more than anything, again, with this whole focus on like real Christianity and and authenticity. Did I say that word right? Authenticity? We're going to roll with it. I always wanted to come to you guys from a very honest place and from a very sincere place. And I just, for a minute there, I just wasn't in a place where I could give you that. I did not want to get on this camera. I did not want to get on this mic and pretend. And I just was not in a place where I could honestly say that my faith was strong enough to share and explore. There was a solid couple of years at least where I was. This is just me wrapping up that last video. That was the first episode of the 3rd season of the Hey Believer podcast. And so if you want to listen to the rest of the podcast, go ahead and listen to it on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. You could also listen to it on the website. I'm sorry, I ran out of space on my phone. It's just me chatting. And if you just want to hear me, that's what you go do. But don't forget to be great and to stay humble, to follow me as a follower of Christ. And I really, really, I feel refreshed. I feel renewed. And I'm really excited to see where we're going to go together. So, till next time.